to read every single super chat out loud. So the entire live, rule number 3, my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4, my live, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers the chat. The gifts that go on my head, like the cat ears, ruin the live because I look like an idiot whenever they're on my head and no one listens to me. And the gifts that cover my chat disrupt the live because I am here to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live. Get out now if you're going to send a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. I am banning anyone and everyone who does that. Now, thank you, Zane, for that high five. I appreciate that. Thank you for not cyberbullying. So just in case I wasn't clear, I'm banning you if you send a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat. Thank you. Let's begin. Sans, thank you for the super chat. Sans comments, Koi dog, I failed the math test today. Smiley face emoji. Why do you have a smiley face emoji next to that? You should not be happy that you failed your mathematics test. That is horrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Frankly, why are you even in my live? What you should be doing is putting the cellular device down, and you should be studying because you obviously need it. Sans, you're on the bad student list. I want you out of my live, and I want you studying. No one should be happy about failing a mathematics test. That is pathetic. Maravel comments, the cat ears are back. Oh, don't you worry, Maravel. I know the cat ears are back. People in my live last night sent so many cat ears that it crashed my live. So yeah, I know it's back. And trust me, I'm going to be sending a strongly worded email to YouTube about it because we need to ban those cat ears again. Who just said? Cat in the Box comments, the old fossils having a temper tantrum. I am not an old fossil, number 1. I am only 24 years old. That is very young. Number 2, does it look like I'm throwing a temper tantrum? Because I am very obviously not throwing a temper tantrum. If you think I'm doing a temper tantrum, then you need to get out of my live now. Shame on you, honestly. Ruth, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Ruth. I remember you. Ruth says, I got an A+ on my mathematics test. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you got an A+. That is what I want to hear. I do not want to hear that you failed a mathematics test. I want to hear that you got an A+. So thank you, Ruth, for being a good student. I just put your name on the good student list. Thank you, Ruth. And Joanne, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Joanne says, hi, Koi Dog. How are you doing? I am doing good, Joanne. I hope you're doing good, too. I'm putting you on my good student list as well. That is crazy. Ruth and Joanne, both of you sent a $5 green super chat. That is the number 1 largest one of the entire live. If it stays that way for the whole live, both your names will go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live, and right now, so both of you. So you're both going to go on here. You'll be names number 288 and 289, or 290 and 291 on the honor roll. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for that $5 green super chat. The number 1 largest one on the whole live. Thank you. I appreciate that. See? It's not that hard to be nice to me, okay? When I'm live, you say nice things, okay? Yub, thank you for the super chat. Yub says, yo, what's up? I did extra homework. Good, that is exactly what I want to hear. I want to hear that you did extra homework. I want to hear about how much you love school. I do not want to hear rude things about school. So thank you, I appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to put you on my good student list, okay? So thank you, I appreciate that. See, it's not that hard to be nice, so thank you for being respectful. 93, thank you for the super chat. 93 says, Koi Dog, I skipped mathematics. Okay. Get out of my live now. You should never skip mathematics. Mathematics is the most important class you will ever take in your entire life. You use mathematics every single day, I guarantee it, okay? I use mathematics every single day. If you don't use mathematics in a day, then you obviously are a crazy person, okay? Thank you. Jonathan just called me Unk. Okay. I am not Unk. Okay. I am 24 years old. That is not Unk. That is not old. That is not Unk. 24 is very young, and you will treat me with respect. Junior, get the 6'7" out of my life. Local CC comments, bro thinks he's Timmy Tough Knuckles. Okay. You can leave my live. My name is not Timmy. My name's Tyler. And yeah, I do have tough knuckles, okay? So you can leave my live now. Get out. Tammy, get that 6-7 off my screen right now. We're going over the rules of a live again. I don't care. Rules are fun, and I know everyone here loves my rules, okay? Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me. Because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3, my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4, my live, the most important rule, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The gifts that go on my head, like the cat ears, disrupt the live because they make me look like an idiot and no one listens to me. And the gifts that cover my chat, like the cat in the box, disrupt the whole live because I am here to read your comments. So if I can't see the comments, I can't do the live now, can I? Anyone who sends a cat ears, anyone who sends a cat in the box, you will be put on the banned student list and you will be banned from my live. I don't care how many people do it. I will ban every single person here. I don't care. Thank you. Thank you for those 100s, 1 and 5 more. See, those are gifts I appreciate because they don't cover my chat and they don't go on my head. So thank you both. I appreciate that. Thank you for not cyberbullying me. Thank you. Joanne, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne, that is the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 large super chat of every live. And right now it's you, Joanne. That means you're going to be named number 289 on the honor roll. Thank you so much, Joanne, for that $10 yellow super chat, the number 1 large one my whole live. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne says, hey, Tyler, people keep saying 6-7 and they are calling you Megamind. Oh, don't you worry. I am well aware. I am well aware that people think it's funny to cyberbully me and disrespect me. Well, newsflash, it's not funny. If you are in my live to cyberbully me, then you will be asked to leave my live. Okay, I am keeping track of whoever leaves rude comments. So thank you, Joanne. That is why you are on my good student list. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I am not Megamind, just to make that clear. I am not bold, I am not blue, and I do not have a large forehead. I look nothing like Megamind. Thank you, I appreciate that. Headless, thank you for the super chat. Headless says, I am sad Christmas break is happening because no school. Okay, please refrain from talking about winter break. That scares me, okay? Winter break terrifies me. Because honestly, I don't understand how people can enjoy breaks. I believe we need to get rid of winter break because winter break means no school for a week or 2, and I think that is ridiculous. Thank you, Headless. I'm glad you're sad about it. You're going on the good student list. Thank you for treating me with respect, unlike half of the people in my live. Nicole Cranfield, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says, hi, Tyler. I'm going to write a paper before my bedtime, and you don't smell either. You're awesome and not a cornball. Thank you, Nicole. That is what I want to see. I do not smell, and good. You should be writing papers. You're a very good student, Nicole. You're going on the super good student list, as per usual. Thank you, Nicole, for not harassing me, and thank you, Nicole, for not cyberbullying me. When you are in my live, you are required to say nice things to me and to say nice things about school. Who sent that ice cream sundae? Daily, thank you for the sundae. Thank you. See, I appreciate that sundae because it does not cover my head and it does not cover my chat. So thank you. I appreciate every gift that appears right here. So thank you. I appreciate that. You may stay in my live and watch me. Thank you. See, thank you. Look at how nice that is. Isn't it so much nicer when they don't cover my chat or go on my head? It doesn't disrupt the live. It's very, thank you. I appreciate that. Callie, thank you for the super chat. Callie says, I love school and I had a great day at school today. Good, Callie. That is exactly what I want to hear. You're going on my good student list. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. There is nothing more amazing than going to school. And I know every single person here loves school as much as I do. So thank you. Cool Kool-Aid, thank you for the high five. And Kyle, thank you for the Sunday. See, those are gifts I appreciate. They don't go on my head and they don't cover my chat. So thank you both. I appreciate that. Thank you for not ruining my live. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, this is the kind of live stream I want. I want a nice, calm, chill live where I discuss school and we have a nice, fun time, okay? If you are not here to have a nice, fun time, then you are not allowed to be here at all. Stell comments, school is boring. Okay, you're boring and you can leave my live, Stell. You do not talk like that. How dare you? You're on the bad student list, honestly. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. If you actually don't like school, then I want you out of my life. You will not talk to me like that. You will not disrespect... Get that off of my head! Whoever sent that, you are banned from my live! Get out now, animals! You are no longer allowed here! You are banned permanently! I made myself very clear. I am banning anyone and everyone who sends the cat ears or a gift that covers my chat. Those ruin my live. The ones that cover my head make me look like an idiot, and the ones that cover my chat disrupt the live because I am here to read the comments. Get out now. You are banned. I am not a cat. I am a human being. You will leave my live now. You will never disrespect me again. Never put that cat ear on me again. I am not a cat. Do not call me a cat. Animals, you're banned. And when I say you're banned, that means you are never allowed to join my lives again, okay? I am the owner of this live stream. Yeah, I'm the owner of this live. And that means if I say that you're banned, then that means that you are banned and never allowed to join my lives again. Thank you, I appreciate that. Like, I don't understand why people think it's funny to join my live and leave rude comments or send a gift that disrupts the live. It's not funny. It's disrespectful. It's just whatever. Accord comments, calm down, grandpa. Do I look like a grandpa to you? Do you see any gray hairs on me? No, you don't. Do you see any wrinkles on me? No, you don't. I am only 24 years old. That is not old. I am young. Thank you. The John, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, John. The John says, I hate school and I love breaks and I don't follow the school rules and destroy up my studies when the teacher isn't looking. How dare you join my live, John? Who let you in? Who gave you permission to be in here? I want you out of my live now. How dare you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below with that rude message? I want you out of my live. You are never allowed to watch me again. You will not talk like that about school. You do not use the hate word when you talk about school. You, John, are on the banned student list. I want you gone now. Never join my live again. Who do you think you are? How dare you? There is nothing more amazing than following the school rules. So if you don't like the school rules, I don't like you. Joe, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Joe says, also, Tyler, please call me Joe. All right, Joe, I will. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Shout out to Joe real quick because Joe sent a $10 yellow super chat earlier. That is the #1 large super chat of the entire live. And if it stays that way for the whole live, Joe's name and Joe's name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 large super chat of every live, and it is Joe. So Joe's going to go on here. Thank you, Joe, for that insane $10 yellow super chat. The #1 large from the whole live. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, it's not that hard to shut up and be nice. Get that off of me. I am not a cat. I am a human being. Who put that on me? Pumpkin put that on me. Get out of my live now, Pumpkin. You are banned from my live. You are never allowed to watch me again. Anyone who puts those cat ears on me, I will ban you from my live permanently. I am not a cat. I am a human being. I am the owner of this live. And if you choose to disrespect me, then you will get banned from my live. So Pumpkin Pie, you are now banned. I want you out of my live now. Never come back. Unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Like, I was very clear when I said the rules. I was very clear. So if you to choose to not follow them, Get those off of me, baseball. You are also banned from my live. I don't care. I will ban every single person here if I have to. You are banned. Get those cat ears off of me. I am not a cat. I am a human being. Baseball, you're banned. You're the fourth person to be banned from this live. I hope you're laughing right now. I hope you find it really funny. Oh, haha. Oh, look at what you did. You put cat ears on Koi Dog. You're so funny. You're not funny. You're pathetic. And I want you out of my live now. You are disrupting my live. You are making me look like an idiot. And no one wants to see that. No one wants to see me in cat ears. You can leave. I am not crashing out whoever said that, okay? I am very calm right now. Lumberjack, think of the 100. See, that is a gift I appreciate. It doesn't go on my head like these stupid cat ears. Anyone who sends these cat ears, you are banned from watching my live stream permanently. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Like, honestly, there's... Nitro, get out of my live now. You are kicked out of my live. You are banned. Anyone who sends those cat ears, I will ban you from my live for the rest of your life. You will never be allowed to watch me again. So I hope that was worth it, Nitro. I hope you're laughing, because now you are never allowed to hear me talk about school ever again. Banned. Ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Wow. L Doofus just sent a $50 pink super chat. That is insane. L Doofus, that $50 pink super chat, that is the number one largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live, and it is you. You are going to be named number 289 on there. Thank you so much. That is insane, L Doofus. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's wild. Thank you so much. L Doofus says, "Sup, Koi Dog, have you considered being an actor yet?" I have not, because you know what I am? I'm a student. I'm the teacher's pet, all right? I will think about that, though. But if I were to be an actor, I would want to only play characters that are school-related, that specifically love school. In fact, I would love to play myself in a documentary about my life, because there's nothing more amazing than me. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Subscribe to El Doofus right now. That is insane. Thank you so much for that wild $50 pink super chat. That is insane. You're going on the super good student list. Thank you for not being rude. Thank you for not being disrespectful. See, it is not that hard to join my live and treat me with the respect I deserve. Thank you. Nicole Cranfield, think of the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says, we should not be sending him cat ears because he is a man, not a cat. We also shouldn't call him Unc or Grandpa because he is younger than some of us. He isn't blue or bald. He has nice brown hair. I am not a cat. I am the owner of this live, and you will treat me with respect. You are banned from my live, baseball. You are never allowed to join my lives again. I want you gone. I want you out of here. Anyone who sends those cat ears, anyone who sends any type of gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you will get banned from my live permanently. I'm sorry, Nicole Cranfield, for that interruption. That was ridiculous, all right? Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. That is why you're on the super good student list. Thank you, Nicole, for treating me with respect, okay? It is honestly not that hard to join my live and treat me with respect. I am a likable person. I'm an amazing person. So if you're here to cyberbully me, then you're the problem. Genie, get the laughing disco off my screen. That's not funny. Don't laugh. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Lily, for not leaving a rude comment. I appreciate that. Callie, thank you for the super chat. Callie says, I like your live so much because you're good. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. You're on the good student list already, Callie. I'm going to put you on the super good student list. Thank you, Callie, for being here. And thank you for not mocking me and making fun of me. See, I notice the good students. So thank you for being good. Money, thank you for the super chat. Money says, honor students here, Nick J. 86. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I'll put you on the good student list. Thank you for being here. See, it is not that hard to be nice to me. So thank you. Who just said that? Goober comments, shut up. Get that off my screen. Get it out of my screen right now. I am not a king. I am the teacher's pet. Are you kidding me? Nitro sent that royal crown. Nitro, you have earned yourself and your entire family a permanent spot on my banned student list. I am not a king. How dare you cover my head with a crown? How dare you cover my child with a scroll? Nitro, you are permanently banned. Your entire family is now banned from watching me. No one you know is ever allowed to watch me again because of your actions. I hope you found it funny because you are never allowed here ever again. Yin Yang, get out of my live now. You are banned from watching me. I am not a cat. I am a human being. Get those cat ears off of me. You are banned. You are ruining my live. Banned. I'm writing that down. You're banned. We're going to go over the rules of this live again because this is ridiculous. Allah, thank you for the super chat. Allah comments, I'm sorry that everyone is insulting you. Thank you, Allah. I appreciate that. I don't understand why people think it's funny to join my live and harass me and cyberbully me. It's not funny. It's rude and disrespectful. And anyone who does it needs to leave now. Thank you. Now, we are going to go over the rules of this live again. It is not that hard to follow them. Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live stream. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because look at that. The larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Did I just lag? Whatever. Anyways, rule number 4 on my live. You are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers the chat, okay? The gifts that go on my head, like the cat ears, ruin the live because they make me look like an idiot. And the gifts that cover my chat, like the cat in the box, also ruin the live because I want to read as many comments as I can, and when you cover the comments, I can't read them. Anyone who sends cat ears, anyone who sends the cat in the box, you will be put on the banned student list, and you will never be allowed to watch my live streams ever again. Thank you. Decora, thank you for the super chat. Decora says, do you support LGBT kids if they are good students? Also, I love this live. It's funny and I'm entertained. Of course I do support them. I support everyone, Decora, so thank you. I appreciate that. As long as you're a good student, then you're perfect. So thank you. And I'm glad you love my live. I'm glad you think it's funny. And I'm glad I'm entertaining you. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me. Thank you. See, you're going to go on the good student list, Decora. Thank you for treating me with the respect I deserve. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Do it right now. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why the live's lagging. I don't. Actually, you know what I do? You know why the live just lagged? Because Link's down there sent a royal crown. That is why my live lags. My live is lagging because you are sending the gifts that go in my head and cover my chat. This is why I have rules. This is why my live crashed last night because you keep violating my rules. Why else would I ban every type of gift that goes on my head or covers my chat? They crash my live. That is why they are banned. Unacceptable. Gamer, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Gamer. Gamer says, I love school because I get to learn and have fun and see my friends. Gamer, you should not have any friends in school, okay? School is a place to learn. You are there to get educated. You are not there to make friends and fool around, okay? You can have acquaintances, but you are not allowed to have friends, Gamer. I'm going to put you on the good student list, but please, in the future, do not have friends, okay? Look at me. I don't have any friends, and look at how amazing I am. Don't you want to be me? Thank you. I appreciate that, Gamer. Thank you for being nice to me. Thank you. Sunny comments, shut up, leave them alone, let them have friends. Okay, you don't tell me to shut up in my live, number 1. Number 2, this is my live. I can say whatever I want. And number 3, I am right. I am always right, okay? So yeah, I can say what I want. Thank you, get out. Nick comments, you are yelling? I am not yelling. Ugh. Lynx, get out of my live now. Get that off my head right now. You are the one lagging my live. These stupid royal crowns lag out my live. This is why I'm lagging, because you are disrupting my live. Get out now. Anyone who sends any type of gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you will get banned from my live. Lynx, you are banned. Thank you for that crown, though. I appreciate that. You're banned, though. Never join my live again. How dare you? Thank you. Jack, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Jack. Jack says, I got a 67 on my final exam. Is that good? If that's a 6-7 joke, then that's not funny. But if you're being serious, then no, that's not good. You should not be happy that you got a 67% on a final exam. That is near failing, and you should be very disappointed in yourself. Nadaya, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Na. Thank you for leaving a nice comment. See, it is not that hard to shut up and treat me with respect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says, someone named Steve in the comments said, why is Mr. Boss yapping instead of making people smile? Probably because of his forehead. Okay. I do not have a large forehead. Look at how small this forehead is. You are jealous of how tiny my forehead is. You, Steve, are kicked out of my live. You're on the bad student list. Get out now, buddy. How dare you, honestly. I'm not Mr. Boss. Thank you, Nicole, for looking out for me. I appreciate that. Asher, thank you for the super chat. Asher says low-key school is peak. Thank you, Asher. It's not low-key, though. It's amazing, okay? It's high-key. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist, and trust me, everyone here knows it. Local CC comments, drama queen. I am not a drama queen. Get out now. Lynx sent a high five. Thank you, Lynx. I appreciate that. See, look, I can be nice, all right? So thank you for the high five. I appreciate every gift that is right here because they do not cover my chat and they don't go on my head. Thank you. I appreciate that. Am I lagging? Yes or no? Let me know if I'm lagging. I don't know what's going on tonight, but for some reason, my Wi-Fi is acting all weird. So am I lagging? Yes or no? Just let me know. Patrick comments, stop yapping. I am not yapping. I am providing valuable information. If you think I'm yapping, then you can leave my live. All right, looks like we're getting mixed answers. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, we're just going to push through it. Blaze Kid, I am not spinning on my screen, and I'm pretty sure I banned you already, so you can shut up and leave. Now, you know what? We're going over the rules of my live again because this is ridiculous, okay? Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, like El Doofus did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 in my live, if you send... No, not if. Rule number 4 in my live, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box. The cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box. The gifts that go on my head ruin the live because they make me look like an idiot and no one listens to me. And the gifts that cover my chat disrupt the live because I want to read as many comments as I can. And when you cover the chat with a gift, I cannot read the comments. I am banning anyone and everyone who sends a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. So trust me, you do not want to get banned. Thank you. Now, let's continue. Autumn, thank you for the super chat. Autumn says, hi. Hello, Autumn. Thank you. I appreciate... Get that off my screen right now, Dewey. You are banned from my live. Get that off of me. You are ruining my live. You are disrupting my live. Get it off. That is not funny. That is obnoxious, and you are now banned from my live. I hope that was funny. I hope you found that worth it, because you are never allowed to watch me again. I want you out of my live now, Dewey. Never come back. Who do you think you are, covering my body with that thumbs up? You're banned. That's what you are. Banned. Flaky, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Flaky. Flaky, I don't know what you're trying to say there, okay? But if it's not school-related, then no, I don't support anything that isn't school-related, okay? School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. So if it's not related to school, I don't want to hear it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Flaky. I'll put you on the good student list. Thank you for not being rude, see? I'd rather have a nonsense comment than a rude comment, so thank you. Callie, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Callie. Callie said, I really like your live, and it's because I've been waiting hours to watch it. And yesterday when the live ends, I thought about this live. Woo, happy. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you love my lives. That's why you're on the super good student list, Callie, because you are a very nice student who is always nice and respectful towards me. That is what I want to see. I want to see respect. I don't want to see disrespect. This is called cyberbullying. Anyone who puts a gift on me, you are a cyberbully, and you are banned from my live. Get it off right now, Dewey. You are never allowed to watch me again. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Thank you for not treating me rudely. Thank you. Like, honestly, why are you here if you don't like school? Why are you here if you're going to cyberbully me? I don't get it. Jack, thank you for the super chat. Jack says, I got a 100 on my exams. Also, I love your streams. Thank you, Jack. That is what I want to hear. I'm so glad you love my live streams. Jack, you're going on the good student list. Good for you. I'm glad you got a 100 on your exams. I just want to let you know, though, that you did not score better than me. Even though you got a 100 on your exams, I got a 105, okay? So thank you. I appreciate that. That is the highest grade in the entire world, by the way. So anyone who claims to have done better than me, they're a liar. Thank you. Autumn, thank you for the super chat. Autumn says, hi, I'm very nice and very good at school. Thank you, Autumn. That is what I want to see. I want to see that you're good at school. I want to see that you're nice. So, Autumn, you're on my good student list. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, I'm ending this live in about 5 minutes, so please be sure to leave some more nice comments for me to read out loud. I'm going to go over the rules of this live one final time before I end it, okay? Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to... Oh my god! What is that ugly animal doing on my screen? Get it out of here, Dewey! You are never allowed to watch me again! Get that ugly dog off my screen right now! Anyone who puts an ugly animal on my screen, you are never allowed to watch me ever again! That is one of the worst gifts you could ever send! Get that ugly animal out of here right now! That is disgusting. That is so gross. You deserve to be banned from every live stream on YouTube. I never want to see another animal like that on my screen ever again. Dewey, I want you out of this live now. I am emailing your teacher, and I'm going to tell your teacher to give you detention for the rest of your life. Rule number 1 of my live. This is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud for the entire live. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Do it now. Subscribe. I'm looking at you. Subscribe. Thank you. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, if you send a large super chat that... All these stupid gifts are disrupting my train of thought. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because it stays on my screen for the rest of the live. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, you are not allowed to send the cat ears or the cat in the box or any type of gift that covers my chat, all right? I'm just going to make it simple. Anyone who sends any type of gift that covers my head or covers my chat, you will get banned. Simple. Thank you. I'm ending this live in a few minutes. Autumn, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Autumn. Autumn says, I got a 95, 94, and a 100 on my tests. Good for you, Autumn. That is why you're on the good student list. I'm so proud of you. That is great to hear. Thank you for actually being nice. And thank you for being a good student, too. I appreciate that. Callie Jackson, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Callie. Callie says, I think I'm good at school, too, and I really like my teacher because she is so nice and she teaches, which is very good, and also school is fun. Callie, That is why you're on my super good student list. Our teachers are the best people ever. There is no one more amazing than our teachers. And you are good at school because you're on the super good student list. You're not better than me, but you're very good at school. Thank you. And school is fun. There is nothing more fun than school. So I am so glad you think so. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Thank you for treating me with the respect I deserve. Thank you. See, it is not... Local CC comments meow meow. I am not meowing because I am not a cat. I am a human being, and anyone who puts the cat ears on me gets banned. So thank you, local CC. You may leave. You are on my bad student list. I am sick and tired of your attitude problem. Thank you, local CC, for being here. Who just said that? Atus comments, blah, 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 shut up. I am not blah, blah, blahing, okay? I am providing valuable information that everyone here would benefit from. I am one of the only lives on YouTube where we talk about how amazing school is, okay? You can leave if you don't like that. Autumn, thank you for the super chat. Autumn says, you are the best. I just love this live stream. Thank you, Autumn. I'm so glad you love this live. I'm going to put you on the super good student list too, Autumn. Thank you for being a super good student. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for not leaving rude comments. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Do it right now. Subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Para comments, I absolutely despise my teacher. Corey, thank you for the Sunday. I appreciate that. You should not despise your You should not despise your teachers. Your teacher is the most amazing person to ever. Honestly, you know what? No. This is ridiculous. I'm done. I'm ending this live. This is ridiculous. Autumn, thank you for the super chat. Autumn says someone called you a nerd. You know what, Autumn? That is a compliment because I am very smart, and a nerd is someone who's very smart. So thank you. I appreciate that. So, whew. Daster, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Daster. Daster comments, no one cares about your stupid school stuff. Everyone in this live cares about my stupid school stuff because school is the most amazing thing to ever exist. And if you don't like that, you can leave my live. This live stream is over. I am done. So thank you for being here. I will go live again tomorrow night at like 7:30ish, maybe 30, 40 minutes earlier than I was tonight. So thank you for being here. I appreciate that. One more shout out to El Doofus. Make sure you subscribe to them down there, that pink super chat, because they sent a $50 pink super chat. That is the #1 large super chat of the entire live. And since live is over, it's official. Their name and their name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 Lord Super Chat of every live, and it is them. So they're going to go on here. Thank you so much, El Doofus. I appreciate that. Thank you. Subscribe to them now. Thank you, El Doofus. That is wild. Thank you, Corey, for the high five. I appreciate that. Autumn, think of the super chat. Autumn says, that's rude if you hate school. Yeah, I agree. It is rude if you're watching my live and you hate school. You should not be here if you don't like school. So anyways, I'm out. I'm ending this live. I will be live again tomorrow night. If you are a good student who is going to leave nice comments, then you are allowed to join my live tomorrow, okay? However, if you are a rude student who's going to join my live tomorrow and either leave bad comments about school or send a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you are not allowed to watch me tomorrow night. So thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Any good students, please join tomorrow night. And any bad students who are going to ruin my live, you are not allowed to join tomorrow night. Anyways, I'm exhausted. I got to lay down now. So have a good night. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night. I hope you all enjoy school tomorrow because I know I'm going to enjoy school tomorrow. I love school with all of my heart. So I'm so excited for it. Thank you. Have a good night.